So for a slow push, there's only two simple conditions that you need to meet. The first simple condition is that the jungler can't be nearby when you start the slow push. And the second thing you need to do is make sure you have a winning 2v2 or control over the 2v2 in the lane. And the slower you push, the bigger the wave will be. If you just last hit, that will be as slow as you can, so the wave will be really, really big, so you have a massive wave that will crash into the tower. So a fast push is pretty self-explanatory. All you got to do is hit the wave as fast as you can, use all your abilities, get the support and both the AD carry to attack it, and crash it into the tower as fast as possible. So in this video, this was actually from one of the guys that I was coaching the other day. I found that this was a perfect example of being able to slow build a wave and using it when you have control in the lane to get tower chip and to also pressure them more under the tower. So I'm going to play this on 1.25 speed. But firstly, before we go into this, we already know that they met the first condition here, which the first condition before you can slow build, making sure that you can slow build is the jungler's not already around here in this area. So we see Kha'Zix in the top side here on the minimap. So they know it's purely 2v2. So we're actually going to play it out from this point in time where they've already been taking really good trades in the lane and winning 2v2, which is the second condition. You have to already be taking favorable trades and have control in the lane before you can actually set up a slow build. And what you'll see here is that Caitlyn's not pushing, not using any abilities, only just last hitting the minions. And this is exactly how you set up a slow push. Constantly zoning, walking past the minions, looking to slow build more and more. Kai'Sa is too scared, and you're slowly building up more and more minions. And what this is going to do, as the minion wave grows, because of your next minion waves coming and building up, stacking together, the minion wave is going to be so big that the jungler, even if the jungler would come down at this point, it's even scary for the jungler to come and look for a gank because a jungler doesn't want to gank in a double stack minion wave. And here we go, look at this. If I pause it right here, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 minions stacked under this tower. It's nearly a double stacked wave. And now imagine being in Kai'Sa and Nami's shoes. Not only do you have to try and CS all of this under the tower, but you've also got to, you've got to dodge all these abilities. You can't even stop Rakan from roaming as well. And even if Rakan looks to roam, it's really difficult for Kai'Sa and Nami to engage onto the Caitlyn because there's so many minions either. So it gives you so many options. And like I said before, one of the benefits of having a stacked wave is that your support can now roam mid. He can go and get deep vision. You can both go together and get deep vision while the AD carry and support spend their time trying to CS and soak up this experience under tower. So this is a perfect example of slow building a wave, and this clip actually was in Diamond 3 or 4 actually, I believe. So if you can execute this in gold or platinum or even silver, you're going to be climbing the ranks super super fast. So now that we've established what a slow push is and a fast push, I want to show an example of someone who doesn't really do either. And you may ask, oh, so what happens if I don't do anything and I just hit the minions normally? Well, this is a perfect example of what happens. So this is actually in a gold, around gold 1. And to give a little context, their jungler's topside. They're just pushing in bot. They've just been winning 2v2 just a little bit. The wave crashes into tower here, and they have no idea where the jungler is. The only information about the jungler is that the jungler actually got top scuttle. So we actually have no idea where. But given that our jungler's on top side, that's very crucial information about what you should do with the wave. So given that, you're not going to really want to slow build a wave into them because remember the condition we have to meet there is that you can't die to a jungler. And for example, right now, what you should be doing is letting them push into you because it's not your time to make a play. You have to play defensively. So let's see what happens with the wave. So Xayah hits it a few times, hits it more. And see here how Xayah's not fast pushing because she's just last hitting now a little bit. She's kind of hitting. She's not really using all her abilities. She's not doing either. She's not fast pushing. She's not slow building, and she's not letting it come to her. And what happens if you do this? The wave just gets in this really awkward position where it's just positioned right outside their tower. So look at this. And this is what we call being in like this. This is the sweet spot for the enemy. Which means you're overextended. You don't have a wave big enough to punish them, and you don't have enough minions to either uh, to do anything really. You're just sitting here in a really awkward spot, and as a result, surprise, surprise, um, they go all in because their junglers here. As we said, our jungler's top side, and then they blow sums and get a kill, and now they get to. So what you should see is them fast pushing. Yuumi should be hitting the wave here, and then denying all this CS. So hopefully, now that you kind of see what happens either way, someone who does do a slow push really well and someone who doesn't really do anything, what the difference is.